Alright guys, what is going on? BusterBarnes here, bringing you my preview of Chelsea versus Barnsley in the third round of the Carabao Cup, our first match in the competition of the 2020-21 season. I have just seen Frank Lampard's press conference, and very interesting to say the least, and I'll be getting into some of the stuff that he said regarding the team news and other things as well as this video goes on. But please be sure to leave a like if you enjoy these previews, as well as to subscribe for more of these previews and reviews to the BusterBarnes YouTube channel. I will be uploading my review the day after the match commences, as it's quite a late kickoff and I want to, be able to process my thoughts and give you guys a full-fledged proper review of the match, which hopefully we win quite comfortably. Okay, so a quick note on Barnsley before we start. Obviously they are in the Championship and our quality should shine through in this match. They did only just scrape avoiding relegation last season, as Wigan's point deduction was the reason they were still in the Championship. I believe they got a pretty decent last week result as well to save their Championship hopes, but they always seem to be around that sort of spot every season, always seem to just be avoiding relegation in the Championship. They might have actually gone down once and then came back up straight away. I'm not too sure, don't quote me on that. However, they have had a few games in the Championship, and it might have been more games than we've had, so I'm not too sure if there's a bit of a, fitness advantage there. However, with the quality in our team, even our substitute players, we should be seeing this game through very comfortably. Okay, so getting into team news for Frank Lampard's press conference, he did confirm that Edouard Mendy is taking his medical as he spoke and will be potentially in the squad sooner rather than later. Apparently, when he is confirmed as a Chelsea squad member, he will be ready and raring to play, so hopefully it won't be too long that we have to see Kepa still be between the sticks for Chelsea. Frank Lampard also confirmed that Ben Chilwell and Thiago Silva are both in the squad for the game, which is quite surprising. I thought Thiago Silva would be, but Ben Chilwell, I thought his injury was maybe a bit more serious, but apparently not. I mean, he might not start, but we'll see what I predict getting into later in the video. He did confirm, however, that Pulisic and Ziyech are not yet fit to play, but he did say they were coming up good and maybe will be ready soon, so that's some promising stuff. But yeah, I don't think any of us really expected to see Ziyech at this stage. A bit of a shame on Pulisic, but hopefully he'll be back and raring to go as soon as possible. Okay, so getting into my predicted / lineup that I want to see Chelsea play against Barnsley, I did take into account that Lampard said in his press conference that we wouldn't really be seeing many youth players play, as there is a whole process because of coronavirus that youth players won't be able to quickly transition to the first team. It actually takes a bit of time for them to travel to that point, with the whole isolation and stuff like that. So we probably won't be seeing many youth players. Lampard also said that this is another opportunity to get some of our first team players fit. So having said that, I have put in some players we've already seen start a few matches in the team, but it is mainly still a pretty new side. Starting in goal is obviously Willy Caballero. Lampard's already confirmed that he'll be starting the match. That was the plan from ages ago, as he is our cup goalkeeper, at least for the moment. With Edouard Mendy coming in, maybe that will change. Maybe it'll be him, or hopefully it will be Kepa, or maybe it will still be Caballero and we won't see Kepa ever again, but that is probably quite unlikely because of his price tag. But Willy Caballero, this is, his role now to fill out these cup games. So, yeah, fair play to him. Hope he has a good game. Going to next, we have right back now. With, Lampard saying that he wanted to test the fitness of a few players to bring it up, I was a bit, concerned of whether I should be putting in more first-team players, but I have gone with Cesar Azpilicueta. He hasn't played yet, and with, Chilwell maybe not having full fitness yet, there is a chance that he could be starting at left-back in future weeks to come, because we don't really want to see Alonso play left-back anymore. So I do think we need to get Azpilicueta's fitness up, and I do think he will be captaining the side tomorrow against Barnsley. Going to left-back, I have actually put Ben Chilwell in the team. Now, he might not be ready, and I did actually have Emerson in before him, just because, I thought rotation, play Alonso in other games, Emerson will play in this game. However, now that I know that Ben Chilwell is fitting in the squad, I have put him in this 11, as I feel like there'd be no point in him being on the bench if you want to get his fitness up, or if he's not fully fit or fully ready to play at least. I mean, no one's fully fit at this moment. However, I do think that Ben Chilwell will get his first game in the Chelsea shirt against Barnsley. Centre-backs, a few questions about this. Obviously, we have 5. I don't think Andreas Christensen can play, as he did get suspended against Liverpool. Kurt Zouma, I think, probably won't play either, as he looks fit already. I do think we will see for Fikayo Tomori in the centre-back spot. Rudiger, I was umming and ahhing whether to put him in. However, Lampard didn't seem too confident in his answer when he was asked about Rudiger, that Rudiger would be playing. He said that he didn't really want to be asked questions about the centre-backs as we have 5, which shouts to me that Rudiger's probably not playing this match. And Fikayo Tomori will, very excitingly, being paired next to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva making his debut for us. He needs to get match fit, so him with Tomori could be a very nice duo. A duo that I think we'd like to see going forward a few times this season. Obviously, a lot of us want Thiago Silva and Zuma, which I think is fair enough. That's my best centre-back duo in my mind as well. But I think that Tomori and Thiago Silva will be a very nice centre-back duo, and it'll be nice to get them, running up to speed and match fit as well. Midfield, there was a question about this as some of our players aren't fit, and I was thinking, well, someone out of Kovacic, Jorginho and Kante probably has to start this game, and I actually went for Jorginho, mainly because I think that his game time out of the 3 is the most likely to take a hit, so maybe he'll start in this game. However, obviously Lampard was talking about fitness as well, so maybe we'll see someone like Kovacic or Kante as Lampard wants to build up their fitness a bit more. But I have gone with Jorginho, sitting deep behind the 2 other attacking midfielders, who I've put Ross Barkley in front of him, and the next attacking midfielder as well, or central mid that's a bit ahead of Jorginho, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek didn't have the greatest game against Brighton. When Barkley came on, actually, the game seemed to change and Barkley had a really good game. But I think pairing these 2 together against Barnsley gives them some time to get fit, gives them some time to pick up some confidence. Loftus-Cheek, if he could get a goal in this game, that would be absolutely great for his confidence and to get him in the right swing of things, maybe pushing forward into the season. So I've gone with those 2 ahead of Jorginho, who will be sitting deep and controlling the game, passing it around the Barnsley midfield, hopefully quite comfortably. But I could see Kovacic or Kante being in this team as well. But obviously, as Chelsea said that there wouldn't be many youngsters playing in this match, I have not gone with a bit of an out there shot like an Anjurin or a Bate, as that could seem to be a little bit too much of an issue for them to start the game tomorrow. And going forwards, I have given Callum Hudson-Odoi his first start. A lot of people coming out recently saying that he should have been playing a bit more during the Liverpool and Brighton games. Some #FreeCho hashtags I'm seeing going about Twitter. I think it is a bit silly. I think everyone needs to remember that this guy is 19 years old, long-term contract. He did have a big injury last season, so I think Lampard just wants to ease him into the team. He doesn't want to throw a 19-year-old in there straight away and potentially ruin their confidence, potentially pick up another injury. So I don't think not starting him against Liverpool or Brighton was that big of an issue. I do think against Liverpool as well, Lampard did want to stick to more of the players that he used against Brighton, as he's playing, some players that weren't fully fit against the champions of England maybe wouldn't have been that bright of an idea. However, we're not against the champions of England this game, we are against Barnsley, so I think this will be the time that Hudson-Odoi gets his first start, and if he can impress in this game, there's no reason why maybe he doesn't start against West Brom on Saturday, so he will definitely be looking to impress. I have gone with the right winger. Now that Pulisic and now that Ziyech have been confirmed out of this game, I've actually gone for Kai Havertz, and this refers back to me saying that Lampard obviously said in his press conference that he was looking to get some more players fit, and I do think that he wants Kai Havertz as fit as possible. Havertz had no pre-season at all. Some Chelsea players obviously had 1 game and some had the international games. Havertz had none of that, so I think this will be another opportunity to get him fit, to get him in the swing of things, to build up some chemistry with the team. Still against the Championship club, so will still be fairly physical, but maybe this could be the game where we see Havertz flourish and hopefully build some confidence in this new country, which he can carry on to other future games in the Premier League and other competitions as well. We might see other players start. I did have an idea of maybe we'll see another midfielder and Loftus-Cheek might be moved up to the wing, but I think I'm going to go with Havertz to build up some fitness and confidence for himself. And up front, I've gone with the man, Chelsea's number 9, top scorer last season, Tammy Abraham. Had a bit of an appearance against Liverpool, actually looked quite good when he came on, had the nice shot saved by Alisson. I think he's going to be the second main striker behind Timo Werner. Could potentially even see them together at points as well. I know Giroud played quite a lot towards the latter hard part of last season, but that was mainly due to an injury by Tammy Abraham, and also Giroud was on good form, so fair play, but I don't think there's any chance that Lampard is going to value Giroud over Abraham, especially because of the age difference and Lampard's investment into the youth system. So Abraham, I think, will start up front for Chelsea. And yeah, that is going to be my team. So let me know what you guys' team would be for this game against Burnley. What would you change? What do you think I've got wrong? What do you think I've got right? Do you think other midfielders will start? Other attackers will start? Like I said, I do think there's a possibility that we might see Kante, Kovacic, Mount, players like that. But this is the team that I have gone for. Part of me was thinking of as well changing it up a bit to go for a 3-4-3 to get Rudiger into the team and maybe take someone like a Havertz out of it. However, it didn't seem like Lampard was going to play Rudiger, and I don't think changing the formation to a 3-4-3 for Silva's first game or for the team trying to get used to the new system, I don't think that would be very helpful, so I doubt we're going to see a 3-4-3 formation. And yeah, that is my lineup, guys. So should be very interesting. Should be a very exciting lineup as well if we do see the debuts of Thiago Silva and Chilwell, and also with players like Loftus-Cheek and Hudson-Odoi and Abraham in the team. It should be a very exciting game to watch if my lineup is right. I have been a little bit underwhelmed by some of Chelsea's lineups the past 2 games. I do know, however, it's mainly because of fitness and injuries and stuff like that, so I'm not going to get too disheartened by that, but I would like to see a nice, fresh starting 11 for this game against Barnsley. If I'm going to go over score prediction now, like I said, because I do think a lot of new players will be playing and fitness does need to be built up, and whilst Barnsley I think may have a bit of a fitness advantage, I don't think we'll absolutely smash them. I don't think it will be like a 4-5-0. I am just going to go for a confident 2-0 win, a clean sheet for Chilwell and Thiago Silva on their debut, Aspi and Tamori as well getting some fitness, and I will go for the scorers to be, I'm not too sure. I think I'm actually going to go for Callum Hudson-Odoi and Kai Havertz getting goals for the club, their first goals of the season. Havertz's first goal in a Chelsea shirt as well. Why not predict that one for the young German to get off the mark for Chelsea this season. If you guys did enjoy this preview of the Chelsea versus Barnsley game, please be sure to leave a like and comment down below your score predictions and team predictions as well as your thoughts on us signing Edouard Mendy, as that does seem to be pretty much confirmed with Lampard talking about him in the press conference. Please be sure to subscribe to the BusterBarnes YouTube channel for more Chelsea content. Like I said, the review will be out the day after, and I'll also be releasing other videos such as FPL recaps and previews and FIFA 21 content coming soon as well. I hope you guys do enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.